What's good, YouTube? It's your boy VBoxing Out TV coming at y'all with another video. This is 3 videos in a row, and today's video is going to be my first ever story time. And today's story time is about the time that this girl's dad tried to fight me. Alright, so let's get right into it. Alright, so I was in North Carolina for a baseball tournament in July of this last summer, of summer 2018. And me and my boys, we're 15-year-old boys, alright? So, we gonna do some dumb stuff, and, we gonna hit on some girls. So, at first, we didn't know there was gonna be any other teams. We thought maybe they'd be like another baseball team or something. Nope, it was 2 softball teams and a soccer team. So, we didn't find this out till Friday night. So, we were there Thursday through Sunday. So, Thursday night, there was no other teams, nobody there. Just a regular old night at a hotel. But then after our 2 games on Friday, we got back to our hotel around like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So, we just chilling in the hotel, having a good time. And then, before that, I had went back to the hotel to shower, and we were waiting for everyone to shower because then we were all going to meet up and go out to eat, because like where we stayed at the hotel, there's like a lot of restaurants around it to eat. So we were just chilling. While I was just chilling in my room waiting, and I ended up falling asleep. So I wake up, it's 8:30 now, and I'm mad confused. Everyone's like, yo, Makai, where you at? Everyone thought that I was like not trying to hang out with them, but in reality, I had fell asleep. I had a whole bunch of missed calls and all this. It was crazy. So then they're like, yo, there's 2 other softball teams and a soccer team, like some bad Johns down here, like you need to see this. So I'm like, all right. And then my boy Ethan, Ray, and Greg come up. They're like, oh, we're gonna come to your room. So then they come to my room, and they're like, oh yeah, everyone's downstairs in the lobby. So I'm like, all right. So then we out to the lobby. So then we're leaving my room to go to the lobby, and we're walking down the hall, and we see Dean in the hall with this girl. And we start, okay, Dean, we see you with the girl, talking him up, he kicking his game, talking about, he trying to hang out with us and all this. We got Fortnite in the room, because I did bring my Xbox, and, we was playing some Fortnite in the room, listening to music, just vibing out, having a good time. So he's like, yeah, you could come in the room with us, chill, we play some Fortnite. And she's like, nah, I'm gonna go to my room. So Dean's like, so we gonna hang out afterward? And she's like, she don't answer, she just slams the door. So across the hall from her was Louis, where my boy Louis was staying. So we all go in Louis' room. Some of us are in the room, some of us in the hall. We were being pretty loud, just having a good time, talking, laughing. And then her dad comes out, and her dad was drunk. It's like a thing that I think a lot of parents do when their kids go to like tournaments and stuff. All the parents get together, they go in the parking lot, and they get drunk. I know that's happened multiple times to me. I have a whole bunch of stories about other teams where I've had birthday cake from birthday parties that parents have had. Yeah, I don't know. It's I guess it's like a ritual or something. Good luck. I don't know. But her dad's dumb drunk. Like, this guy was saying some of the craziest stuff I've ever heard in my life. And like, he's like, get away from my room. Don't mess with my daughter. He's like, I'm a professional fighter. I'll beat you up. I'll crack your skull open. He's like, you knock on my door, I'll knock on your head. And like, we're like, whoa. So we like, just go to my room, because my room's like more down the hall. So we're like, all right, let's just go to my room. And he's still yapping at the mouth, talking about you better stay away, walk away right now, I better not see you around my room again. So we're just like, all right. So like, I thought it was a great idea to mess with this guy. So I'm like, bro, we gotta mess with him. So we're like, okay. I'm like, okay, sorry, sir, didn't mean to cause any trouble. We'll be on our way now. And I'm like, sir, if you want to come over, and not your daughter, but you, sir, we have some pizza and Fortnite in the room. You gotta get the next game of Fortnite. And he's like, I don't want to play no games with you. He's like, this is not a game. He's like, I don't want none of your food. Just stay away from my room. We're like, will do, sir. So that's what we do. We stay away from his room. We don't want no problems. We just want to mess with him right there. So we just chill in the room, listen to music, playing Fortnite. Shout out my boy Carter. He caught hella dubs when he was on the sticks in Fortnite. He was using even a broken controller at that. Because, I had left my good controller in the car, and I only had 2 broken controllers inside. Yeah, smart move, Makai. But yeah, he ended up winning a game with the broken controller, so it didn't phase him. But anyways, Louis and Dean were in the hall. Dean had not been in the room yet. Dean went back to his room, but Louis goes by their room and thinks it's a great idea to ding dong ditch him. So he knocks on the door, and Louis comes sprinting into my room. I hear someone like knocking at the door, so I open the door, and Louis comes running in laughing. I'm like, what's so funny? And I hear the guy start yelling again, "What did I tell y'all? Stay away from my room. Don't knock on my door." He's like, "I'm not playing around." And I see him walk into my room, like I'm holding the door open, like looking, and this dude, he just comes like running down the hall with Dean, and I see Dean has his hat, and I'm like, yo, why did Dean give this random guy his hat? Like, I'm mad confused, and like this dude's yelling, like you could tell something, like he's mad about something, and so everyone in the room gets scared, and my boy Ethan, he goes and hides in the corner and like hides on top of the sink, bro. If you saw this picture, you don't understand how funny this was. Like, this man Louis was hiding under the table in the room. Like, this man, they were so scared. So I'm standing at the door, I'm like, what do you mean no one knocked on your door? And he's like, yes. And he starts pointing at me, he's like, you knocked on my door, I know it was you, you were trying to be funny earlier. I'm like, I was just in here playing Fortnite. How was I knocking on your door? You know, that's kind of impossible. And he was like, I need to speak to a parent. I need a parent right now. Where's the parent? My boy Carter was in the room, but my boy Carter, he's like 6'2", 6'3", so he starts like pointing at Carter. He's like, are you the parent? Are you the parent? My friend Carter's like, no, I'm not the parent, I'm one of the kids. He's like, I need to speak to a parent right now. And he points at me, he's like, go get your parent right now, go get him right now. And I'm like, okay, I'll go get the parent, calm down. And like, at this point, I'm trembling, like my legs are shaking. I feel like jello, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, is this dude about to like punch me or something? Because he was talking about earlier punching me. So I'm scared. So I'm like, all right. So I put on my flip-flops, and if this man Louis will tell you firsthand, because my flip-flops are under the table, I'm trying to put the flip-flops on, I'm missing. I put the wrong flip-flop on the foot, everything. I was so nervous. So I get my flip-flops on, and instead of waiting for the elevator, I just take the stairs, because I was trying to get away from him as quick as possible. So I'm running down the stairs, and I look behind me, I see this dude's following me. So I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this. I gotta go. Like, this man is not catching me, bro. So I go downstairs. I see he's still following me. So I'm like, bro, I'm so scared at this point. I'm like, bro, this dude's about to hit me. I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. So I'm just like, all right, I gotta go now. So I just thought of my quickest instinct to go to like the little bathrooms that all hotels have in the lobby, and I go into the girls' bathroom because I thought it'd be a safe idea, because I'm like, this man's not gonna go to a girls' bathroom. And don't think I'm weird for going to the girls' bathroom. I was just trying to stay safe out here, bro. And like, if there was a girl in there, I obviously would have walked out, but I didn't go like in. I just like walked in and stood like right next to the door. So I texted my friends, and I was like, yo, come see if the coast is clear. He's like, yeah. They're like, yeah, the coast is clear, he's at the front desk. So I'm like, all right, so this man's at the front desk, you know, I'm okay with that. You know, I'm just going to go back to my room. So we go back to my room. About like 5 minutes later, we get a phone call from the front desk. And they're like, oh, yeah, you know, we got a noise complaint. You guys are being a little too loud, you know, just keep it down. You know, we're not trying to get you guys in trouble. Just keep it down, because, you know, some people are trying to sleep. It's late. So at this point, it's around like 10:30, 11 o'clock. So we're like, all right, sorry for, you know, being so loud. We'll keep it down. So we just chill, play Fortnite, listen to music for about like an hour. So it's like 12:30, 12:45 now. Well, you know, let's go down to the lobby, see if there's anyone down there, because, you know, we just got bored of playing Fortnite. So we go down to the lobby, and we see him. He's down there with a couple other parents from the team, and they're like, he's like, oh yeah, those are the kids that were causing problems earlier. And like, they were like, oh yeah, they're so disrespectful, they didn't go get a parent when I asked. And I was like, we didn't say anything, but there was no parent for us to go get, because the parents were out having a good time, you know, out to eat, because, you know, they were trying to have fun while they were here too. I mean, what are they just gonna sit in their room all the whole time? So they were having fun on their own. So, you know, we was having fun on our own, and we wasn't bothering anybody. So we go and we see the other softball team. So my boy Dean, you know, the ladies man, goes and he's over here kicking game to the other softball team. He's like, yo, like, what's up? You know, they start talking to us, and they're like, yeah, that guy's crazy, he's been yelling for like the past hour. We're like, yeah, we had it in with him. And they're like, oh yeah, we heard about it, you know, he was telling the front desk about it, all this yada yada yada. And we're like, yeah, bro, that man's crazy. So we chill with them for a little bit, and then they're like, oh, so what are you guys gonna do? Because some of us started leaving to go like lay down and stuff because they were tired. And then I was like, I'm about to go back to my room and play Fortnite. They're like, oh, you guys got Fortnite? And we were like, yeah. So they came back to the room with us for a little bit, played Fortnite for like 30 minutes to an hour. Then they went back to their room, and then I was just chilling with my boys in my room. We was just, having a good time for the last little bit of the night. Then we went to sleep. So the next morning I wake up, it's like 9:30ish, and I wake up to the phone ringing, like the room phone again, and I'm like, oh my god. I already knew who it was. I knew it was the front desk again. I didn't think it was a noise complaint because, I had just woke up, and me and my dad were the only ones in the room. So my dad answers the phone, and he's on the phone talking, and I can see he starts looking at me, and he's like, okay. He's like, alright, no problem. Then he hangs up the phone, and he goes, the police are on their way up with the manager. Would you like to tell me what happened last night? So we didn't tell anybody because we thought it was just gonna blow over overnight. So I'm like, oh yeah, there's just a little incident, nothing serious. And he's like, it's obviously serious if the police are here. I mean, no, for real, it's nothing serious. Just this guy was being crazy. So then the police come into the room, and they're like, oh, we'd like to talk to the boys. So I have to go round up the gang, the whole team. So we're in the room, we tell them our side of the story about what happened and everything, and they're like, okay, sounds like just a couple teenage boys trying to talk to some girls, nothing wrong with that. And he's like, okay, so just stay in the room for now, and we're gonna go get his side of the story. So they go get his side of the story, and his side of the story was crazy, right? So the first thing he told the police was that we were trying to break into his room. Right, so the police asked him how we tried to break into his room. They said that his daughter was holding the door shut, and that we were trying to three of us were trying to push our way into the room. First of all, we are 15-year-old boys, basically young men at this point. And I told you already about Carter. Carter's like 6'2". The shortest kid on our team is Louis, and Louis is like 5'7", so it's not even that short. So we're like, if one of us pushed, we would have got by his daughter. His daughter was basically a toothpick. She was like 120 pounds maybe. So that first didn't add up. Like, I'm pretty sure one of us could have pushed the door by your daughter, but okay, you could say that. So then the next thing he told the police was that we were harassing the softball team earlier when they were the day before when they were at the pool, saying that we were trying to take off their towels and everything and all this. And then that didn't make any sense either, because we didn't go to the pool. None of us had went to the pool, and we had proof. We showed the officers the text messages of the group chat, and it was like, where's everybody at? And everyone was like, oh, we're here eating, we're in this room. So there was no indication that we ever went to the pool. And like, we were updating each other like constantly about, oh, where are you at? So there was no indication that we were at the pool. And actually the funny thing was, there was people that were at the pool the night before, I guess, in the lobby when the police were talking to him. And they were like, yeah, the kids, they weren't at the pool, they were walking by the pool talking to the girls, like shouting to them, like, are you trying to hang out and all this, and like, you're pretty and stuff. And the police were like, oh, okay, boys are gonna do that because boys are gonna be boys, they're gonna try and get girls. So he was like, this isn't adding up, your side of the story and everything. And he's like, listen, they're not gonna kick you out the hotel, they just want you to move floors. And then that's set him off. He was like, why do I need to move floors? Why can't they move? And he started going crazy. And they're like, listen, we're gonna kick you out this hotel if you don't just move the floor. It's not that bad. All you have to do is move to a different floor. You can stay in the hotel, nothing about it, right? So he's like, all right, whatever. So we leave for our game. We play our game 12:30. Get back to the hotel around 2:30, 3 o'clock. We're just having a good time. We have the whole day to ourselves. This is our last night in North Carolina because we're leaving after our game tomorrow in the morning. So, we're just going to have fun. So, we go out to eat, come back to the hotel. We see him at the hotel, and it's like, it's just everything's fine at this point, right? So, the next, later on in the night, he got drunk again because, I don't know. I guess this man loves drinking, man. He loves to down that liquor, brother. But hey, he could do him. It's not my life, it's his life. So then again that night, he's at it again, chirping at us. We were outside, just chilling. He starts chirping, talking about, oh, what you guys doing out here? You guys too young to be out here by yourselves. wouldn't leave us alone. We're not even saying anything to this guy. Like, we haven't talked to him since the night before. And like, then he starts following us around. Like, we're just walking around, just chilling, I don't know, just walking around the hotel and like the restaurant and stuff. So he starts following us around. He's like, "Oh, so you guys don't want to talk to me today? You guys don't have any pizza to offer me? You guys trying to play video games tonight?" And like, we just want to leave this guy alone. Like, we don't want to talk to this guy. Like, bro, we settled everything last night. Like, leave us alone. Like, what do we have that you want? And he won't leave us alone. So then I'm like, bro, just leave us alone. Like, you know what happened last night. Like, we don't want to talk to you. And he was like, "Oh, you just mad because my daughter don't want you?" And we're like, "No, your daughter's ugly." And that set him off. He was like, "Oh, don't talk about my daughter like that." And like, this time he like started coming at us, and we were like, "Bro, like, we're just voicing our opinion." And he's like, "Oh, well, I don't want to see you guys around here." And we're like, well, it's not fair to us because we are staying at this hotel too. And then they start setting off like fireworks like later on, and like, I don't know, they were a mess of a softball team. But I don't know what to say. But I hope you guys enjoyed my first story time. It was kind of interesting, pretty good one for my first one. Yeah, bro, I don't even know what to say, man. Like, I was scared that day, man. And like, it was just a joke for the rest of the time. So the room he stayed in was 335, and the day he was wearing a blue shirt, so we called him out. Like, whenever we see him, like, "Oh, look, there's blue shirt." And then like, it was like, "Oh, room 335." Like, that was our thing for like the rest of the summer and everything. Like, if we ever stayed at a hotel for a tournament and they had a room 335, it'd be like, "Oh yeah, you remember when we went to North Carolina, 335, blue shirt." Yeah, like, it was funny, man. We had some good times this summer, man. Like, shout out to all my boys from the Titans. Those my homies right there. My boy Ethan, Greg, Tyler, Louie, Ray, Justin, Dean, Carter, RJ, Mike. It was just a good summer, man, with all my boys. And then shout out to my boys that came on to the team later on. My boy Danny, aka Little Caesars. Yo, that's another story time I could tell you. I have a story time I could tell you guys about Rehoboth Beach when I ate so much that I ended up you guys gotta wait to hear that story. My boy Little Caesars, aka Danny. My boy Andrew Simone, aka Razor. Oh my god, that's another funny story I have from Diamond Nation. Like, I have so many good stories from like hotels at baseball tournaments and stuff. My boy Isaac, aka Mr. Vandy. My boy Danny Wagner, aka LaSalle himself. Bruh, you don't understand. Like, I have so many good story times I could tell you guys, man. So comment below if you guys want to like hear any like stories, like like certain stories, or like if you guys have any video ideas for me. I'm trying to upload every day, keep this streak going. We gonna start from the bottom, but we gonna work our way to the top, because start from the ground. You gotta build up from the ground up, because that's how you build a foundation. You can't just start at the top, because you're not gonna know what it's like to be from the bottom. So we right now we at the ground. We trying to work our way to like the lower half, and then get to the middle, then get to the upper half, then get to the top. So it's gonna take a grind. So I'm gonna be out here grinding every day, coming at y'all with these videos. We gonna go right now. We're going for a 50-day upload streak. This video will be day number 3, and if I don't get to that 50-day upload streak, I'll give away a $25 PSN or a $25 Xbox card, or a PSN. Whoever wins the giveaway, I'll just have like a little giveaway. So whoever wins it could win up to a $25 card of whatever console they play. But other than that, man, this gameplay's wrapping up. Tomorrow's video will probably be my jump shot. Don't mind my jump shot in this video. All right, trust me, it's a good jump shot. My jumper was off tonight because, like, I don't know, I just didn't feel like playing 2K, but I had to record these videos. I had to record this gameplay so I can, edit this and upload it. So don't mind my shooting. My shooting is kind of horrific in this gameplay, but don't mind it. I'll come at y'all probably with a jump shot video tomorrow. Probably like my signature styles and everything. So it's been your boy V-boxing out. There's a little bit of gameplay left, so if y'all want to stick around and watch it. If you've made it to this point in the video, comments red shorts No, blue shirt, red shorts, room 335. Comment that exact line. But it's been your boy V-Boxing out. Peace.